Hi, if you have submitted your HBKU application but you are nervous about HBKU interview, then this video is for you. Assalamu alaikum and hello children, welcome back to my YouTube channel Accelerate with you. I hope you all are doing well and safe. I am Sultan Sheikh. In this video I am going to give you tips regarding HBKU interview. So let's get started. My dear friends, I have divided the tips into two sections. One general tips and another is technical tips. So let's start with the general tips first. Tip number 1, read the email instructions carefully. Tip number 2, select the time slot if they have given you different time slots, and if they didn't give you different time slots, then request them to change the time slot if you're not available at the mentioned time slot. Tip number 3, download the software as mentioned in the email for the interview. If you don't have an account for it, create one and familiar yourself with the interface of the software. It can be Zoom, Team, WebEx, etc. Tip number 4, connect yourself with a stable internet connection and must have backup plan. For example, if you are connected to Wi-Fi, you must have also data package in your SIM. If you get disconnected with Wi-Fi, you can reconnect yourself via the SIM data. Tip number 5, use laptop for interview, not mobile phone, because it seems not professional when you are using mobile phone for interview. Now let's talk about the technical tips. Tip number 1, read your submitted application, especially your CV and personal statement. You should know that what you have written in your CV and your personal statement. Tip number 2, prepare PPT. If they have asked you to prepare one, or if they didn't ask you, you should prepare one PPT. It will help you to know about yourself and ready for the interview. What you should include in your PPT: your introduction, your education, your research experience, your teaching experience or any field experience, your publications and research area in which you want to work once you are at HBKU. But make sure that research area must be relevant to the profile of the professor who is interviewing you. Tip number 3, read profiles of all committee members. If they have mentioned the names of professors who will be in the committee, if they didn't, leave it. If they have written the name of the committee, then you should read about the profile of each professor, so that you should be aware about the profiles of the professor interviewing you, and you should be ready for the answering their question. If they didn't mention the committee members and there's only one person sending you email, then you must read the profile of that person. Tip number 4, listen carefully the question of the committee member and then try to answer. Don't sit quiet. Now, what type of question they can ask you? They can ask you number of questions, and for that I have another video which you can see in the description of this video, or you can find the video on the top left or top right corner of this video. Tip number 5, if they ask you that now it's your turn to ask question, you should ask some question regarding research, regarding funding, regarding the outcome of the application, so that they know that yes, you are interested to join them. Tip number 6, last but not least, you should send a thank you email to the person who sent you email for the interview. So that's it. If you have another question, kindly let me know in the comment box below, and good luck with your interview. Thank you so much.